Hey you guys, happy Wednesday. I wanted to get on here really quick and share my experience with the we went on vacation over the weekend and um going there it was fun, everything was cool or whatever, but on the way back we had a lot that was going on that we had, experienced or whatever. So on the way going we were supposed to be going back Monday night. But that didn't happen because we were, I think one of the flight attendants had maybe got sick or something, and they were waiting for another flight attendant to come on and, get on the plane or whatever. So we were sitting there waiting for some time, and they finally, ended up coming, and we get on the plane. I'm gonna make sure I keep this story short and sweet because I tried to do it the first time and it cut off on me. So we get on the plane or whatever. We were supposed to be going from Vegas to Orlando and then from Orlando to New Orleans. From that time that we were sitting there waiting, we was gonna miss our flight in Orlando had we got on there and went to Orlando or whatever. We was gonna miss our flight. So they told us when we got on the plane, everybody that's going to New Orleans, deboard the plane. We're gonna have to find y'all another flight. We're gonna get cover your hotel and taxi and food and all that. And we will have y'all a flight, y'all flight information, all that to your email. So check our email. Our flight was for that next morning at 8 o'clock. So I was, upset or whatever, but I was like, you know what? God is, whatever might be going on, he's probably protecting us from something or whatever. I don't know. So I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm just going to let it go and just go on to the hotel, go to sleep, come back tomorrow. So we come back the next day, get ready to get on the plane to head to New Orleans. So we get to New Orleans. It was raining. The winds were very, very strong. It was lightning and all that. And with that weather being so bad, we was experiencing a lot of turbulence. It was very, very bad. When I say very bad, I'm not being, dramatic or anything. It was to the point where I thought that I probably wouldn't make it home to see my family, my kids or anything. I really thought that was going to be my last day, here on this earth. That was going to be my experience going out. And I was like, dang, like, this is really how, I'm going to go out, like, And I was just, I just got to the point where I just started crying. And I was like, God, I don't want to die. Like, I'm not ready for this, And I was like, you just gave me this purpose that I'm supposed to be doing. And now you mean to tell me, like, I'm finna go? Like, that's it? I haven't been able to do all the things that, I thought I was going to be able to do, or what you told me I was going to be able to do. I'm just starting out. But, so I started praying or whatever, asking God to protect us from any seen or unseen dangers. Have your angels, help us to get, home safe and sound or whatever. So I'm sitting here praying or whatever, and asking God to, help ease my mind, help ease my anxiety, because I was really, really freaking out. I didn't want my husband to talk to me. I didn't want to look at nobody. I was just sitting there holding on to the handles of the seats like, oh my gosh, let me just breathe. But the weather was so bad so that we had to go to Dallas and wait for the weather to calm down or whatever so that we could head back to New Orleans and go home. So we get to Dallas. We sitting on the plane, and they was like, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for some time because it might be a short window of time where we may be able to get y'all to New Orleans, and we're trying to get y'all home. So we don't want anybody to get off the plane. We'll just sit here. So we sitting there for about maybe 5 or 10 minutes. They tell us, you guys, we're gonna have to deboard the plane because when we were up in the air, the plane got struck by lightning. So when we was up in the air, when it got struck by lightning, I seen the lightning strike by the window, and I started feeling like I smelled smoke. And when I had lift my mask down, I didn't smell anything. pull my mask back up. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. I smell it again, pull my mask down, and I'm like, I don't smell anything. Maybe I'm still tripping. So I pull it back up and I close my eyes, and it was like I seen like a burst of fire flames or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but God, I don't need anything else to trigger me, have me scared or whatever. So I when I was sitting on the plane and they told us that, I was like, wow, I didn't realize that when I smelled that was the plane that like had got struck by lightning. But I'm gonna get back to that part. So we get to Dallas, we get off the plane, we switch planes or whatever, head back to New Orleans. They tell us it's the weather is starting to ease up or whatever, but for the last 30 minutes y'all might experience a little turbulence, but it won't be as bad as it was the first time. Okay, cool. So I'm like, we gotta go through this again. I'm like, Lord, I don't care what the pilots say, please allow this to be a smooth landing, and that we are able to get home in one piece, because I don't want to have to feel what I felt again. And so when we was, they said they circled around a little bit because it was a little bit bad, but they wasn't gonna leave because we'll probably be able to land or whatever. So they circled around a little bit, but then we was able to land. We did feel a little bit, but it was nowhere near as bad as it was the first time. Like, it was just like a little jerk, and that was it. So we was able to land. Excuse me, sorry. So we was able to land. But the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because when I thought I smelled smoke, it was because the plane had got struck by lightning. And when I closed my eyes and I seen that fire flame, that was God letting me know that plane could have caught on fire. We could have been gone. And when I said to protect us from any seen or unseen dangers, he was letting me know that he seen that plane could have caught on fire. We could have been gone, but he protected us from that. And he let me know that I gave you this purpose, and that you are going to be able to walk in your purpose and do exactly what I told you to do. I didn't give you this purpose for me to take it away from you and then you be gone or whatever. Well, I'm saying it like this, but he didn't give me this purpose for it to be just gone just like that. And it's just amazing, because I thank God for having a family that prays, because I told them about what was going on. I have friends that knew about it, and people was able to pray with me. Prayer is a powerful thing, and especially when you have a whole army praying that you guys make it home in one piece, praying for everybody on the flight that we make it home, is powerful. And then not only that, it's powerful when you have a purpose. We all have a purpose. So not if you have a purpose, but when you know your purpose and you're doing what God called you to do, and walking in that and doing the right thing, and just walking in your purpose, God is going to bring you through no matter what. And I know he used that situation to open my eyes to let me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing what God called me to do, that I'm walking in my purpose, and that I should live and not die. And I was sitting there thinking that, scared, thinking that I was going to die or anything or whatever. But I felt like he was using that to open my eyes to what he was, that I need to, lean onto God and trust in God no matter what, and to continue to do what he called me to do, continue to walk in my purpose, and that no matter what comes my way, he is going to bring me through it no matter what. And in that time I was scared or whatever, but I thank God for it. Look, I said, God, I hope that you don't ever put me through anything like this again, because I was very scared. But I thank God that he opened my eyes to let me know that I'm walking in my purpose. It's important to be walking in your purpose, and it's important to continue to trust in God and allow him to do what you asked him to do. When I prayed and asked him to cover us on that flight, he did just that. And when I started to listen to my music and calm my nerves and allow him to do what he had to do, he landed that plane with no problems, exactly like I asked. So when you pray to God, learn to just trust in God and believe that He's going to do exactly what you ask Him to do. Start walking in your purpose. It's power in walking in your purpose. And that's the reason why I wanted to, come on here and share this with you guys, because I want you all to be walking in your purpose. Because when you're doing what God asks you to do and being obedient to His word and obedient to His purpose and things that He, asks you to do, He is going to help you no matter what. Any situation that you are going through, He is going to help bring you through it. He is going to help you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. He is going to, He puts us in situations for reasons to open our eyes, to realize, that He is always here with us, that He is God and God all by Himself, that God can help you get through that. God help us to get home. Not no pilot, not nobody on that plane. God was my pilot that day, and He got us home. So I just wanted to get on here and share this with you guys, because I was so scared, but I thank God that I'm still here and I'm able to get on here and let y'all know that continue to pray, continue to if you don't know your purpose, start looking for that and walk in your purpose boldly and confidently, and continue to trust in God. If you ask God to help you, bring you through, and that's something that that He wants for you. And I know sometimes people pray for things that is just not, in God's plan for you. But when you are walking in God's plan for you, He is going to help you out no matter what. He is going to bring you through. Continue to walk in your purpose, you guys. Learn your purpose. Do what it takes, no matter what. If you're afraid, do it afraid. Continue to pray to God. Pray. Don't just come to God when things are bad. Come to God when things are good as well. And I had to, thank God and be like, I know that I'm coming to you in this bad situation, but I want to be able to come to you at all times. And that helped me to realize, I'm going to always come to God no matter what. Come to God no matter what, whether you up or you down. If you're down, allow Him to help you. When you're up, thank you, God, for letting me be up. Letting things be good. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And just build that relationship with Him. Trust in God and do not lean into your own understanding. He is going to always direct your path. He is always going to do what's right. He's going to always bring you through. So I just wanted to get on here and just share that with you guys, and allow you guys to just, be encouraged and know that God is going to bring you through. He's going to help you. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I hope y'all are just doing what God asks you to do. If you don't know what that is, spend that time with Him and pray to Him and help Him to just show you what is needed to be done. So that's all I have for you guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon.